Well, Stuart, I don't know about you, but last time Newcastle beat Portsmouth, I was still at George Stevenson High School as a very enthusiastic, keen student, and we haven't won there since. So
it does seem like a long time ago, and I think Newcastle certainly overdue a win, aren't they?
Definitely. I mean, going into it unbeaten in 4 games. I mean, there's no consolation in that, really, is there? Because if you win 2 games, you'd have had 6 points, and lost 2 games, you'd still be better off.
That's right. Yeah. I think obviously people look at the draws at Chelsea and Middlesbrough and thought they were obviously 2 good points picked up, but it doesn't really mean much if you don't beat Wigan and Stoke at home either, doesn't it? So, and it puts more pressure on them to now go and get a win at Portsmouth. Whereas if they'd beaten Stoke, a draw down at Portsmouth wouldn't have been too bad, really. But I think they need to get the win now for their own sakes on Sunday.
I think the fans are, they're actually a bit nervous about the position in Newcastle, especially when you build up a great 2-0 lead at home and you should go on and polish the game off, pick up 3 points, but then to chuck it away in the manner that they did, it doesn't bode well, especially when you're on the road at Portsmouth. I mean, what's your views on the defence?
Well, people have got quite short memories, and it was only a couple of weeks back that they've just kept 2 clean sheets. It was disappointing on Saturday the way that they gave it away, because especially in the last minute there, I thought a few cool heads could have really dealt with it. But again, it'll be a tough test for them on Sunday with Defoe and Crouch offering 2 very different threats. Obviously with the aerial threat from Crouch and the pace of Defoe. But I mean, Bassong's looked very good for me. Colaccini's looked good for most of the time. He's prone to the odd lapse, though, isn't he? That's never been said before about a Newcastle defender.
Yeah.
But I think what they actually miss is the screen in front of them, which Nicky Butt and Joey Barton and Guthrie did offer them. And to be fair, Jeremy did for a lot of the match against Stoke until his legs went in the second half and he was brought off. And I think if they get that right, plus add to that a bit more attacking intent, they can certainly get the 3 points against Portsmouth, who themselves have had a few defensive troubles. Yeah,
I mean, it's interesting to say that, because I think even Tony Adams has expressed this concern that they're a bit cavalier and they do leave gaps at the back. I mean, I remember watching the AC Milan game the other week. A bit like, it's not as bad as throwing a 2-0 lead away against Stoke, but they built up a 2-0 lead and lost it, and consequently went out of Europe.
Right.
I think they've done it against Blackburn as well the other week, and they end up winning 3-2. But there is things that we can cling on to down at Portsmouth. So let's hope we get 3 points and start this climb back up the table for the hectic Christmas period.
Exactly. Yeah.